are you? Are you guys ready for Christmas? Are you done with your Christmas shopping and everything? Do you have guests coming to town? What are you doing? Let me know. Well, today I am going to make oatmeal patties. I know most of you eat oatmeal for breakfast, but you can have oatmeal for lunch. Oatmeal is a really good source of fiber. It has like a half a cup of oatmeal has 4 grams of protein. So it's a good meat substitute for vegetarians and vegans. It's very simple, few ingredients, and you're good to go. So I'm gonna use 2 cups of oatmeal, and I cut like my holy trio, like my bell peppers and onion. I cut like half of each, half an onion, half a bell pepper, red, blue. Do you guys eat blue bell peppers? Green bell peppers, red and yellow. And then you can use any vegetables. You can add carrots, you can shred carrots and put them in there. Potatoes, zucchini, anything. You can, whatever you want. But like when I put so many vegetables in there, my people won't eat them. So I keep it simple and short. For my vegan friends, I put 2 eggs. But for my vegan friends, you can skip the eggs. I add eggs to increase the protein. You can skip that and use, I don't know if you know this, if you're vegan, this should be like, yeah, like your phone in the kitchen. But in the kitchen, yeah, nutritional yeast is a really, really good way to supplement your B12, B9, B3, B21. You know, it's the struggle of vitamin B when you're vegan. So this is a good substitute, and only 2 tablespoons gives you how many? 5 grams of protein. Can you imagine 2 tablespoons? So you can use this, you can put this in your smoothies. It's okay, it doesn't have a smell. You can put it in everything. You can just add it in everything, in your salads, in your meals while you're cooking. When you put it in the food, it has like a cheesy texture to it. It adds a cheesy texture but without cheese. So yeah, my vegan friends, this is a good way to increase your protein intake and your B12s. A natural way of doing that. So enough of that. So I'll add nutritional yeast, garlic powder, onion and curry powder and garlic powder, onion, salt. That's it. All right, let's start cooking. Come with me. Okay, so I'm gonna put my 2 cups of oatmeal. You know oatmeal expands, right? So whatever you're doing, just remember that it expands. I feel like I have more veggies. Let me balance it out. I'll do 2.5. And then I add hot water. This was boiling water. It's hot to soften it out. Not really. And then I add my veggies, my spices, if you want to call it that. I'm gonna do like 2 tablespoons of this. then some garlic powder, and some curry powder, some salt, I forgot to tell you, if you are diabetic, oatmeal is good. Oatmeal is good for you. It has like 0 sugar. It has some carbohydrates, but it has like 0 added sugar or any of that. So don't add sugar. Just because I said it doesn't have sugar, you can have it without sugar. Then put my veggies in. And my eggs. So the carbs that are in oatmeal are complex carbs, are not simple carbs. So, and because it has a lot of fiber, it won't affect your blood sugar hike. If you grew up an Adventist, you've eaten some kind of variation of these oatmeal patties. Some people use these for burgers, and some people make a stew for it or a sauce, and they eat them with a starch. I will make a mushroom sauce to go with it, so I can eat it with my rice. If you haven't known, I am a big fan of rice, so eat rice every day if I have to. So yeah, this is how it looks. And if you don't like, I like my vegetables cut small like in here, but if you don't, sometimes I will like puree the vegetables if I'm gonna add different like vegetables so that kids don't see them and be like, eh. I'll puree everything together, like the carrots and the bell peppers and whatever else I choose to put in. Puree it first and put it in as the puree. Okay, so this is the consistency it has. I'm gonna I'm going to shape them and fry them in oil. With this part, if you just want to make it like a burger for your bread, whatever, you can use very little oil and go brown the back and the front, and you're good to go. But you can put them in the oven too. You can make the shapes of them and put in the oven. That's the healthier way to go. But if you want some oil, let's do the oil. It gives it some added flavor that the oven won't. Just giving you options, whichever way you want to go. Okay, so I'm making a stew for it now. You can do whatever you want, however way you want the stew. I use mushroom soup, condensed mushroom soup, cream of mushroom, that's what I use. I put onions, garlic, and cream of mushroom. So my oil is ready. Put my mushrooms. Put my mushrooms. I'm supposed to put mushrooms. I asked Eric to go get me mushrooms. He was going to the store and he said sure. So while I start cooking, I look in the fridge, there's no mushrooms. He didn't bring my mushrooms. So yeah, there's that. Man, huh? But you can add mushrooms if you want, make them crispy. It adds to the flavors. But if not, this has mushrooms in it. It just adds a little more crunchiness. Like I told you guys before, I like crunchy food. So yeah, I'm gonna do this. The onions, saute the onions till they're golden brown. Then I'll add my tomato sauce. You can skip the tomato sauce. You make your stew however way you want it, and add your oatmeal patties. Or you can eat your oatmeal patties as a snack the way they are, or put them on the side with something else, or whatever, however way you do it. In my house, we have all kinds of people who eat it all kinds of ways. Some people like them if I shape them really good, if I use my hands to shape them and they look like burgers. My son likes burgers, so he eats it on a burger. And then my daughters like to just snack on them, and my Eric and I, we eat them with a sauce, with a rice or kaunga or whatever. You know, big on tomatoes. I have a problem. I like red food. I don't know about you guys. So when it's gonna be all white, I'm like, I know it tastes good, but my head doesn't tell me that. So I put a little tomato sauce to make my cream of mushroom soup not look so white. Something about me, that's weird, but that's just me. You can skip the tomato sauce and go straight to the mushroom soup. You can add a can of water, or half and half a cup of water, half a can of water and half a can of milk, or you can do milk. So if you're lactose intolerant, skip the milk. This has a little bit of milk, but it's not that bad. It won't, unless you have it really bad. But if you add more milk, then yeah, it's gonna be a lot of milk for you. Or if you're vegan, use coconut milk, that thick kind. Yeah, use that as a filler for your sauce. Or whatever you use. You can use flour, whole wheat flour or white flour. Mix it up with water and put it in. Make your sauce like that. There are so many ways you can do this, guys. Just be creative. Let me know what you do, how you do this. If you ever cook this, if you have your own version, please share. I want to hear what you do. As you can see, my sauce looks ready. I am going to dump in my patties. Of course, I have to leave some for those who like to eat them just the way they are. I'll let them marinate in here for about 5 minutes so the sauce can get inside. So this is the final product. Try it, let me know what you think. I really like it. You don't miss chicken when you're eating this. Have a great rest of your weekend and take a little time to enjoy your food. Eat your colors, mind your calories. It's the holidays, so we're not counting calories, just eat. We'll deal with that in January. Don't forget to subscribe, please.